It's really important to understand that when we talk about dropshipping, if you really want to do dropshipping for a long run, if you really are in this game for a long haul, you got to have a strategy. You got to have what experts call competitive edge. You got to have a competitive edge, okay? And video marketing is really important. That's why in today's conversation, I want to talk to you about how to make video ads for dropshipping, how to make sure you create compelling, captivating video ads. Okay, so here is the overview I really want you to pay attention to. Now, I first want to explain to you why use video ads to promote your dropshipping store in the first place. Well, it's very simple. Dropshipping, as you know, or you probably don't know, but again, is very competitive. I don't care where you are located. If you are in the States and you serve, let's say, a US audience, or you are in the state and you serve a global audience, you are competing. Because there could be somebody like in China, there could be somebody in Nigeria, there could be somebody in Brazil actually serving the same US audience that you are serving. Okay, because we live in a global marketplace where competition is just like crazy. So I want to tell you why use video ads to promote your dropshipping store. First of all, video ads boost traffic, conversions, and sales. I mean, we have done research about this for the last 5 years, 10 years, and we've seen that we're seeing this like time and again. It's just crazy, like it's crazy. And I'm not talking about 50% boost. I'm talking about 75% boost. In some cases, 1x, 2x, 3x, just from video. Okay, so the ability to connect with your audience, the ability to show your audience that, hey, listen, I have a wonderful product. I have a fantastic product. This is just what video ads do for your dropshipping store. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you. We love having this kind of conversations. Make yourself home, make yourself comfortable. Okay. And so the first reason is video ads boost traffic, conversions, and sales. The second reason is that the popularity of video keeps growing. I mean, it's just crazy. Nowadays, you have consumers are just used to videos everywhere. Okay, social media, online, offline. The popularity is just growing. And I mean, just think about TikTok. 2 or 3 or 4 years ago, nobody knew about TikTok. See where they are now. It's just crazy. So there is potential there. Okay. The third reason why video ads are very important for your dropshipping store is that videos help shoppers trust your products. You need to understand, when we talk about dropshipping, when we talk about products, if you remember back in the days, and you probably don't remember, or you remember back in the days, we used to go to a store. I mean, we still do it anyway. People still go to stores, physical store, brick and mortar stores, right? The Walmarts of the world, the Target of the world, they just sit down and just touch the product. They feel the product before buying. But nowadays, most consumers, they just shopping online. They're just ordering. And so you have no ability. There's no ability, no preliminary sort of due diligence, no preliminary monitoring or checking to make sure the quality is there. So the only way they can trust your product a little bit is through a video. Okay, a video that shows them, hey, listen, here is how my product looks like, and this is really why I believe that I have the best products, and so this is where you actually have a chance, an opportunity to talk a little bit about your products. Okay. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of the topic in today's conversation. I'm explaining to you how to make video ads for drop shipping. So number 1, video ads boost traffic, conversions, and sales. Number 2, the popularity of video keeps growing. Number 3, videos help shoppers trust your products. Number 4, consumers love watching videos on social media. Think about it. That's just crazy, right? I just spoke about TikTok, but this is not just TikTok. If you really think about it, I mean, you have Facebook, you have YouTube. Don't even talk about LinkedIn. Don't talk about Instagram. I mean, imagine the number of hours Snapchat. I mean, you name it. People are just watching. People love videos. I mean, consumers love videos. So, the thing is, your video ads doesn't have to be shown on social media if you don't want to, but you should anyway, right? Because that's where the action is at right now. So this is fantastic. And another reason why you want to actually invest in video ads for your dropshipping store is that Google loves videos and they can boost your rankings. Okay. So the whole thing here is that, I mean, even though when you have your video ads for your dropshipping store, SEO and let's say search engine ranking shouldn't be your number one priority. But hey, listen, everything helps, right? You never know. Let me give you a few pro tips before we actually engage more into this conversation. And you know, the big question is, I mean, I know this coming. This question is coming. Should you make your own dropshipping videos, or should you just hire a pro? The thing is, when we talk about, to answer that question, it really depends on whether or not you have an artistic bone in your body. If you're just like me, I have no clue when it comes to when it comes to art. It's unbelievable. Like, my parents were like, yeah, you know, this is kind of crazy. You're not a creative, whatever. So I'm not. The question is, are you? Are you artistically inclined? Do you have some kind of artistic proclivity? If you do, hey, listen, be my guest. Go ahead and do things yourself. But if you're not, then you need to think about outsourcing that task. So when we talk about outsourcing stuff, you can either hire a videographer and designer to shoot your videos based on a script and storyboard that you create or somebody creates for you. That's option number one. Option number two, you can actually partner with a company that specializes in creating video ads for drop shipping. And the only thing is, the first two options will require a little bit of money. So you might be ready to to shell out some cash. Okay. I want to quickly remind you, boss, again, today's topic, I'm just explaining to you how to make video ads for drop shipping. So option number one, hire a videographer and designer. So those are, like, you know, folks you can find online. Option number two, you can partner up with a company that specializes in doing this kind of work. And option number three, you can actually hire a freelancer. And this is actually one of the cheapest options. That's what we do anyway. We use our business uses a lot of freelancers globally. Okay, so TopTal, you have you have Fiverr, you have 99 Design, you have Designs, you do have Freelancer.com, you have Upwork. So the constellation of platforms out there is just crazy. It's just wonderful. You know, we love that a lot. And so the last option is you do it yourself, boss. If you are, like I said, if you are artistically inclined, be my guest, do it yourself. Now, I want to talk to you now about how to make video ads that sell. How do you actually make sure that you are out there in terms of your video, making sure you have a video that is compelling enough for the audience to click on it and also watch the whole thing. It doesn't matter whether you have a 30-second video or a 60-second video ad. Chances are the first 5 seconds are really important. So what you want to do here is that before you even do anything, I want you to define your target audience. I want you to have a clear idea about your target audience. Who are they? Who are those people? Okay, talk to me about it. Talk to me about who those people are. And the good thing is, when we talk about your target audience, you have a lot of tools that actually can help you define or sort of zero in on your target audience. You know, what we love it. For example, you have Facebook Insights, just fantastic. Google Ads has a similar sort of feature that allows you to actually, you know, nail down or zero in on the specific target audience that you want. Okay. The second thing I want you to do here is to identify your campaign goals. So when we talk about campaign goals, we're speaking about making sure that you are clear in your mind what kind of goals you want to reach. And usually you got to think about whether you want to achieve more sales. You want to achieve brand awareness. You're trying to draw traffic. You're trying to boost engagement. You want to have increased followers. You know, those are really questions you need to answer. But please be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. That's what we call. I mean, that's not how we call it, but experts call it SMART. So a SMART goal is a goal that is specific, measurable, okay, attainable, realistic, and time bound. The third thing I want you to do here is to decide on your ad content. You got to be clear about what you're going to put in that ad, okay? And when we talk about ad content, there is a constellation of things you need to think about. And this is really important for you to actually clarify things from the get-go. You got to ask yourself, do you want to have a promo video, an explainer video? Do you want to have like a how-to video? Do you want to have an educational video? It really depends on what kind of product you have. And number 4, you want to choose your social media platform. Do you want to be on YouTube, on Facebook, and whatnot? You want to determine the video length. You want to actually use the correct aspect ratio. This is really important, okay? The next thing I want you to really do here is to actually think about the equipment. Oh yeah, the equipment. I mean, it really depends on what kind of product you sell. If you sell, let's say, a very cheap product versus you sell a high priced item, it really depends on you. And it's one of those things you got to ask yourself, okay, am I willing to invest money into this deal? Or, I'm just like kind of broke right now and I'm counting every penny. So you got to think about those things. Okay. So use the right equipment in terms of camera, audio, and whatnot. And you want to think about writing a script. Write a script. This is important. You need a script. Now, a script, you can write it yourself, or you can go again on Fiverr or all those other platforms and hire someone to write them for you. And create a storyboard. So storyboard is a wonderful thing. It's just a fantastic element, okay? It's basically, a storyboard is a graphic representation of how your video will unfold shot by shot. So you're really like here, you go granular. Like granularity is the name of the game, boss. Name of the game, granularity. So, and when you talk about storyboard, you have a number of squares with illustrations or pictures representing each shot, with notes about what's going on in the scene and what's being said in the script during that shot. So those are really important elements. You want to add actually branding elements, your logo or other elements, okay? Because remember, we're talking here about dropshipping store. So you do have a brand behind that. You're not just doing all these things for a charity, right? I mean, at least for you, I hope so. I hope that you're not doing it for charity. So you got to have a branding element. And also make sure that you include a clear call to action, okay? Let people know what you want them to do. Very important. And one thing I want you to do in the end here is to set your budget, because you need to know exactly how much you have to spend and make your ad dollars count, okay? The first thing you need to figure out before ever running a dropshipping video ad is the profit margin of your products. So you want to calculate the difference between the wholesale price of the product you want to sell, right? And don't forget to include shipping. So you want to think about the difference between the wholesale price of the product you want to sell and the retail price in your online store. Okay. Let me give you a bonus here. I want to give you a bonus because I love it when viewers are engaged, and I want to share with you a few pro tips for making engaging videos. You always want to start with a hook. A hook is a magnificent thing. Basically, with video ads, you have about 5 seconds to stop the scroll and get your viewers' attention. That means there is no time to waste. So you want to start your video with a bold graphic or emotion effect to catch their eyes. Use bright, bold text to present a problem your product solves, or ask a question that entices them to keep watching. So if you have an offer on promotion, if you have, let's say you have anything else going on, you want to lead with it up front. You don't want to bury your discount at the end of the video, since remember, many viewers will only watch a portion of it. And again, I don't care how beautiful you think your video is, whatever, people will always watch a portion of it. Okay. And so you use thumbnails. Thumbnails matter a lot. They are essentially the headline of your video that will entice people to watch, okay? And so you can use a lot of programs, including Canva, to actually create eye-catching thumbnails. Appeal to a viewer's emotions, okay? We're talking here about things like storytelling. We're talking about things that revolve around emotions, things that really matter, okay? It's not about just what you're presenting, but it's about how the viewer feels about it. So this is really important. You also want to add captions. But the whole thing is, like, you've been busting your ass all those years, and you just working hard to actually boost your dropshipping store to the next level. And so you want to communicate that passion. You want to communicate the passion that you have for your products. You want to communicate the pain points that you are solving with the customer's pain point that you're solving. You have to communicate that. You got to communicate that, because the bottom line here is that you're not going to survive in this dropshipping industry if you are not able to, if the viewer does not see you as a solutions provider, right? So you got to really think about that, and don't let your rivals actually steal the market share that is supposed to be yours anyway. So don't let anybody do that. So you want to actually add captions. You want to actually talk, like you want to have a bold statement. You want to make sure that you use emotions ideally, because emotions, as we know, are contagious, and feelings are what prompt people to buy. So you want to appeal to a viewer's emotions, not just their logic, and you have a much better chance of making a sale. Let me give you a few approach before we close to this conversation here. I want to talk a little bit about tools to help you create professional looking videos. Okay. I mean, obviously you probably know a lot of stuff online already, or you probably know a lot of stuff in your neighborhood. But the question is, boss, are you having the best product right now? Do you have the best video ad right now for your product? Your product deserves more, right? So you got to really be in a situation where you are basically investing in your product. And again, I'm not asking you to actually break the bank. I'm not asking you to do anything, of that sort. But you got to really find the best thing that works for you. So obviously on the internet, we have links that we can actually share with you. If you're interested, just drop the question in the comment section, and we'll get back to you. But we do have free free stock video resources. So we have Pexels, Distill, Videvo. Those are quality video resources. You have Pixabay also. There are also videos in the public domain. In other words, they're not subject to copyright. So you have Pun5, Critical Past, Archive.org, and you have NASA. And there is free music and audio files. You have freesound.org. You have looperman.com. You have Converse Sample Library. You have the YouTube Audio Library also. You have free video creation tools, okay? You have Vimeo Create. You have Resolve. You have Power Director. You have Splice by GoPro, okay? You have video editing apps. For example, you have a WeVideo. You have Movavi. You have Blender. So the point I'm trying to make here is that, at a point where you are just making sure that your dropshipping business survives, you don't want to spend that much money and do really what the F is going on here? I'm not making money. I'm not really. How do I actually solve that? How do I actually reconcile that? Go with free products at first. Oh yeah. You want to go with free product. Don't you try to really prove anything to anybody like, hey, listen, yeah, I have money, blah, blah, blah. No. You want to go with free products at first. And then once sales start coming in and sales start picking up, you can actually increase your budget for video editing or video advertising at some point. But this must happen down the road, way down the road. Let me give you the decision that I want you to really pay attention to before we close to this conversation, okay? And when we talk about actually video advertising for your dropshipping store, there are some social media where you should be. I mean, I don't care how good you think you are, or I don't care how good you think your products are. You gotta be on those social media platforms. If you're not, you are just losing big time. You are losing big time. So think about YouTube. So YouTube videos, so YouTube ads use a bidding system like other advertising platforms, but it's completely based on your campaign's objective. You can either pay the cost per view, the CPV, or the cost per acquisition, the CPA. So the acquisition takes into consideration the traffic generated and revenue produced by the ad. So there are 4 types of video ad campaigns objective. So video ad campaign objectives on YouTube. So you have lead campaigns, you have brand awareness and reach, you have product and brand consideration, and then you have web traffic to generate more visit to your website or online store. Okay, so this is CPA based. For product and brand consideration, those are used to generate awareness of your products and niche. Those are CPV based. And brand awareness and reach are there to generate awareness of your store's brand or a brand new product launch. This is CPV based, and the lead campaigns, they are CPA based. Okay, so lead campaigns really are used there. They're used to generate signups and leads. Okay, great for subscription services, or if you are trying to build your email subscriber list. So this is kind of cool. And so The thing that's really important here is that once you know your campaign's objective, there are 5 different types of dropshipping video ads you can run: bumper, pre-roll, true view, overlay, and sponsored cards. You also have Facebook videos, right? Facebook videos, you have in-stream video ads. You have Facebook Marketplace video ads. You have Facebook Stories ads. You have Facebook Feed video ads, okay? And this is really important to understand. You also have Instagram videos. They're really great also. Instagram is a great tool also. You have Stories ads. You have in-feed ads. You have IGTV, Instagram TV ads. Because remember, Instagram TV is just becoming increasingly popular. It's just crazy. And you have Canvas ads, you have Explore ads, and you also have TikTok videos. So you have in-feed video, you have a brand takeover, you have top view, you have hashtag challenge, you have branded effect. So this is really cool. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just talking to you about how to make video ads for drop shipping. So we covered a lot in today's conversation. I give you an overview. I give you the pro tips. I give you the steps you need to actually take, give you a bonus, the approach and the decision you need to actually make at the end of the day to actually boost your drop shipping store. Thank you. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.